Welcome to Get Your FRQ On. This question is from 2011, Form B. It's question 6, and it is not calculator active. In the question stem, we've got a piecewise function g, which is also linear, defined on the interval from negative 2 pi to 4 pi. And the graph is given. And there's a second function, f of x, which is defined to be g of x minus cosine of x over 2. In part A of this question, we are asked to find the integral from negative 2 pi to 4 pi of f of x dx and to show the work. The integral from negative 2 pi to 4 pi of f of x dx, based on the definition of f, is going to be the integral from negative 2 pi to 4 pi of g of x dx minus the integral from negative 2 pi to 4 pi of cosine of x over 2 dx. So the integral from negative 2 pi to 4 pi of f of x dx is 6 pi squared minus 2 times the sine of x over 2 evaluated between negative 2 pi and positive 4 pi. The integral from negative 2 pi to 4 pi of f of x dx is 6 pi squared minus 2 sine of 2 pi plus 2 sine of negative pi. But since sine of 2 pi and sine of negative pi are both 0, those terms are 0, they both cancel out, and we get the integral of negative 2 pi to 4 pi of f of x dx is just the 6 pi squared. In part B of this question, we are asked to find all of the x values in the open interval from negative 2 pi to positive 4 pi, for which f has a critical point. The function f could have a critical point anywhere f prime is equal to 0 or somewhere where f prime of x is undefined. F prime of x is going to be g prime of x plus 1/2 sine x over 2. Now, because g of x is a piecewise linear function, we do have to consider separate intervals of g of x. On the interval from negative 2 pi to 0, the function f prime of x is going to equal 0 nowhere. So no critical point on that interval. On the interval from 0 to 4 pi, f prime of x is going to equal 0 when x is equal to pi. And then specifically looking at x equals 0, f prime of x will be undefined there. From this, we can conclude that the function f of x has critical points at both x equals 0 and x equals pi. In part C of this question, we define the function h of x to be the integral from 0 to 3x of g of t dt, and then we are asked to find h prime of negative pi thirds. Given the way that h of x is defined, h prime of x is 3 times g of 3x. That's based on the fundamental theorem of calculus. So h prime of negative pi thirds would just be 3 times g of negative pi. And so h prime of negative pi thirds is 3 times pi, or just 3 pi. If you like the AP Calculus free response question solutions and want more of them, don't forget to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and you can also find me on X at x.com/getyourfrqon.